So in case everyone didn't see the 300 photos that I posted on Instagram, I went to New Zealand for a week. Day one was a pretty standard travel day. We woke up, we packed our bags, we got to the airport. This is oversized Jordan, so we can't check it in, and also the belt that we tried to put it on is broken. So now we're going to another part of the airport to try and send it over. So not only is Alyssa bringing this big ass box over, but we may miss our flight because of it.
We won't miss our flight. Shout, Geordie, here we come.
We got a hire car for the trip, so we called the company and they bring a bus to take you to the hire car. So we called them and they were like, okay, we'll be like 15 minutes away. They ended up coming and picking up a whole bunch of other people, and they were like, oh, we'll be another 15 minutes. Half an hour later, they picked us up. We went and we got our hire car and we started the drive to Cambridge. This was insane. The grass is literally greener in Cambridge. It's absolutely beautiful. However, there are not as many sheep as I was expecting to see, which was kind of sad, but you know, it's okay. I managed to be alright and get through it. We got to our Airbnb. It was beautiful. We went to Countdown and my mum got a glass of wine. My mum got a glass of New Zealand wine, which I think is really the whole entire reason that we booked this trip, but that's okay, Mum. We ended up then kind of like chatting and having a bit of a night, seeing my brother, which was really cool, and then getting as early a night as possible because day 2 was the big day that we were here for. We got up, we were in our New Zealand attire, we were excited and we were ready to go. It's World Cup Day. This day was really special for a lot of reasons. We'd never seen my brother race in the New Zealand attire before. So Mum and I were stoked because it was the first time we'd seen him in it before. As per usual, Alyssa and Mum are freaking out. Heat 1. The boys do insanely well. It was much better than anyone expected. They won their first heat and it was crazy. People were stoked and honestly a little concerned that they weren't going to be able to pull it off again. And then we went through to heat 2 and again, Mum and Alyssa are freaking out, obviously. I'm cool, calm and collected. Everyone who knows me, I'm pretty chill in most circumstances, so it's pretty easy for me to just be like, it's whatever, who cares? And then they did it again. Then we went home to have a bit of a break because we'd had a really big day, obviously. Watching the racing is way more exhausting than actually doing the racing. You can ask any spectator this. We went home, had a little nap in our Airbnb. Mum locked herself out. That was hilarious. Then we got ready to go back and sweat and cry and freak out all over again. It came down to the gold medal write-off. Again, everyone is shaking and freaking out. And then the countdown starts. Our hearts were like beating out of our chest. But again, I'm cool, calm and collected, so it's okay, I'm fine. And like, they did it. I don't know how else to explain it, but they did it. They broke the New Zealand record. It's the second fastest time that has ever been done, and they won the World Cup, which is just the most amazing thing that I could have ever seen happen, and I was so proud in that moment. I think we were all so proud. Moving on to day 3. Day 3 was the glowworm caves, which I was gonna do like a cheeky film of it all. There was no photography or filming allowed, but I was about to, and then I saw this guy pull out his camera and the lady who was in charge like screamed at him. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. But I think it was a really cool moment for all of us because the 4 of us are generally like 4 pretty stressed out, not relaxed people at all. So the chance to like sit back and just like be in a boat and look up at the glowworms and like be in the caves and be like a little bit disconnected for an hour was a really amazing experience. I'm just walking outside so I can get Mum a nice photo of the church because I'm a good daughter. We're going to dinner, but Mum has tried to, oh no, there's a car coming. Mum, there's a car coming, quickly. We're going to dinner, but Mum wanted to stop at the reception to see if they had a paper because Jordan might be in it. But there's a car coming. It's so out there in there. Amazing. I woke up feeling pretty energized and pretty stoked because we were going jet boating. Now, jet boating is the coolest thing ever. I want to do it every day for the rest of my life. So much adrenaline, so much excitement, and the guy who did it was really awesome. Then came the time to leave Cambridge after that, really sadly. We had to say goodbye to my brother. Again, they're a mess. I'm cool, calm and collected, so I can kind of handle anything, obviously. We said goodbye to Jordan and we're leaving Cambridge and we're heading to Auckland. Auckland is awesome. Cambridge is better, I will say that. Heading into Auckland, and we had dinner with Michael and Margie, and that was really amazing. We checked into our hotel, which, look at that, also had no air conditioning. My mum is not a review reader, and that's okay. You don't always have to be, but you always should be. So this place also had no air conditioning. It was not what we expected it to be, but that's okay because we were in Auckland and we had a really fun day planned for the next day. So we woke up, our final day, Sky Tower. We went and had a walk around Auckland. We went to the Sky Tower, had a look. The views are insane. I couldn't convince my mum to go bungee jumping, unfortunately. Next time I'll get her for sure. But we got to sit down in the cafe, which was really, really cute. Again, the views. I mean, look at the views. They're just so cool. Then after that, we walked down to the water and sat by the beach for a little bit, got some sun, laid down in the park, ate some food, and just had like a little walk around just outside of the city of Auckland. There's like two really nice like little beach towns. So we just walked around there for the rest of the day, and then it was time to go. We made our way to the airport. We dropped off our hire car again. My friend Dennis let us down again. He drove straight past us and we had to wait for the next one, but that's okay. We get to the airport. I get alcohol for, goodness gracious me, a liter of Absolute vodka for $30, and that's, in that moment I realized this whole entire trip, even though there were some bumps and hurdles, it was worth it. You know, we came what we, you know, we accomplished what we set out to do, and that was get that vodka, so that was really nice. We sampled some alcohol that you can only get in New Zealand, which was really cool as well. And then it was time to get on the plane. Again, really, really sad. We didn't want to go, and I actually became quite connected to Cambridge. Auckland, not so much, but Cambridge was so beautiful and meant so much to me, and the whole experience was just insane, and I can't wait to go back. So that was our holiday. Thanks for watching, and okay, thanks, bye.